Hello!
Hey,
hi.
baby.
Let's go. Me.
Happy New Year!
New Year, new me.
Did the Mad Mage die?
Maybe. Chance could go for another year. I think
He got really drunk on cognac at New Year's and Mad Mage just passed out and died.
Yeah, that's true. That's for sure. 105 recap brought to you by Amber.
Ooh.
We can sort my
Goodness,
notes.
I was a bit worried there.
Oh dear. Well, my notes are terrible, which probably means we were fighting the whole time. Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah. Oh, you were fine.
I just came floating back to me. So,
Back.
despite the fact that my notes are only 2 bullet points, I can
remember.
recall. So, we went down to the basement. There was a big stone symbol on the floor, and it was the Shadow Dusk symbol, but somehow inverted, which was a bit freaky. There were 4 statues, and I think they had like really crazy smiles or something like that. It was really freaky. We were going around trying to be quite polite. I think we knocked on the door at one point, and then this the fallen paladin woman, whose name I can't quite remember, opened the door and instantly pointed at Amber and accused her of theft and tried to attack her. After a little while, we managed to kill her. It was all good. But then, unfortunately, her brother showed up, and likewise was very upset with Amber. Amber took a bit of a beating, and no, actually, there was a little interval where halfway between the two, the party realized that Amber had taken the evil tablet through, no fault of her own, I will say. And they got pretty leery about it and quite suspicious. And Amber was really ill. I think she might have got healed, but then as soon as the brother turned up, she got completely battered. And then Hopper, in his infinite wisdom, decided to put her in a cube so he could watch her die through plexiglass. Which is really great. Everyone loved that. There was an automatic death, death save that was a 1, which was terrifying. Gregor then saved the day and managed to heal her, just for her to try and teleport away. The brother followed. Similar thing happened. She got her chest fucking caved in by his spear or fist or whatever it was.
The description of that was devastating.
Yeah, it was
had a
horrible.
horrible sword with a hooked end, and when that goes
just
in,
into the
it doesn't come
chest
out very
and
nice.
bad times. And luckily, I think I can't remember whoever landed the killing blow did it with great panache.
Indeed, Gregor with a massive crit plus divine smite.
Oh yeah, that was it. Gregor,
almost 100 damage, fucking murder thing.
Man of the match, Gregor Doomslayer.
Crazy. I think there are 2 of those.
Managed to kill the brother, and then Ludusia healed me very kindly, and then we limped into Hopper's mansion, and I think had a Christmas meal. I'm not entirely sure.
I think you're missing out the bit where
there was a brief moment
punched you in the face.
where we disposed of the book. Hopper opened a portal and
I knocked you
tried
out.
to take it off me, and then I think Ludusia got hold of it, and she wouldn't want to let go of it either. And then there was some wrestling, and Hopper eventually picked it up with a mage hand, I think, and chucks it into a portal to somewhere else. And Ludusia and I both felt a lot better.
Yeah, that's basically where we ended in the Magnificent Mansion, which we'll go back to now.
Bailey, we can't hear you very well. Your microphone's a bit further away from you.
Oh, I mean, it's closer than it usually is. Maybe I'm just being quiet.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah, you might be coming at a different mic because you sound really canned.
Yeah.
How about now?
Better?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Cool beans. So I will play the Magnificent Mansion music, and you can continue your Christmas meal or be hungover from it, whatever you wish.
I think we decide we have to be in here for quite a while because
You do, yeah, because you came in here not that long ago.
I think we can skip ahead. I think all of our characters will be drunk enough that they won't form short-term memories, and we'll forget.
I hear that happens.
They're not on meds. Gregor
that
can control
happens.
himself.
So,
There's no cognac, right?
No magnet game.
Very Hopper.
the amount I had, I can't form long-term memories or short. I actually I've been dribbling on myself ever since.
Are we fully healed?
You will be.
Yeah.
You
We
will
haven't done
be.
long rest yet. Before
Well-
we long rest, I'm going to cast Find Greater Steed with my last level 3 spell, please.
Doors, Periton.
Is there anything I
I'll
want
meet
to-
outside.
Is there anything I want to do?
But I've already given you cards back, but I'm assuming you're not going to step out here without a long rest, so that'll be fine.
Definitely not.
I have a few things I'd like to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Here.
Well,
How long have you guys got?
Well, to be fair, we're about to go. We could possibly be going up against the big baddie, so do your worst. Make
Okay.
it worthwhile.
Yeah.
I would like to cast the wish spell, please.
okay, how would you word your wish?
I would like to wish for 25,000 golds worth of ruby dust.
Yeah, he's got wish spell.
Let me look at wish.
I feel like you could tighten the wording of that wish.
What's the
No,
what's the
it's
monkey?
Right now.
You create one object up to 25,000 gold in value that isn't a magic item. It's one of the non-monkey paw ones.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would like that, please.
So the exact word to say you want 25,000 golds worth of ruby dust.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you wish for that in your mansion, and as you do, it just like sand dripping out of a like an
That
hourglass.
was my
Just
thought.
piles up by your feet. You may add ruby dust, 25,000 golds worth.
Please, may I cast Simulacrum, please?
Yeah, sure. What are the requirements for simulacra?
1,500's worth of ruby dust.
Anything else?
Some snow.
Got snow.
I think last time it's snow or ice. I can get one of my fellas to bring me some.
Okay, some hair, fingernails. Okay, so you just take that from yourself. I assume you're going to do that for yourself.
Yeah, I'll just chop off some of my fingernails or whatever.
Okay, so it takes 12 hours to cast.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, that'll take up all of your time to do.
So I will
So yeah,
then
go
make
down
that
to
so that
22,500 worth of ruby dust.
23.
I'll leave the simulacrum outside because it just makes more sense that way.
Okay.
It has. How much health does it have now?
I would like it inside, please, Dodge, because I'd like my simulacrum to do something.
Oh, okay, fine. Give me a second.
But while we deal with this shit, I'll switch to the strong stuff.
Oh,
There's damage you can repair.
22.
Me 3.
And I also have a big bottle of water, so
Okay, so
That's
too
not
rowdy tonight.
how much? What's your max HP now, Hopper? You
My
went
max
over that.
HP is 103.
Okay, so 103, 102, 51. Hopper Simulacrum has 51.
Does it only get half my health?
It only gets half your health, yeah. And it has all the spells that you have right now.
Including the ones with maximum spell slots.
Tell me you've prepared your best
Read it
spells for
again.
this one.
It does. It gets all of the full spell slots of the spells I have at this current moment of casting. It doesn't get the empty spell slots. It gets full spell slots. I know this.
Say it with conviction one more time.
It must.
As themselves, the duplicate is a creature partial actions are appears to be sinister. It's formed without any equipment, otherwise the illusion uses all the statistics of the creature it duplicates. It's friendly, obeys your spoken command. To learn or become more powerful, so it never increases its level. Yes, can never regain expended spell slots.
It doesn't say it starts off with like empty spell slots.
It
Otherwise,
does say it's a duplicate of you, and you don't
but
have the.
it's a duplicate of my abilities, but not my spell slots. It should have full spell slots, but there's only the spells I have at the moment of casting. That's the
No,
drawback.
because then you could have. Well, you can make infinite copies of yourself immediately because you'd have wish, over and over and over again. So you'd be.
That's what he's trying to do.
Well, that is exactly what I'm trying to do.
Oh god.
No, because otherwise you'd be able. You could make whatever 25 divided by 1500 is.
Then you need hours and hours and hours, though. So we haven't
Okay,
got.
you'd also need that, but you'd need to be able to. Yeah, you'd obviously need however many hours.
It doesn't say anywhere in that it.
It says it's a duplicate of you.
Well, I mean, there's a way around this in which I could just rest and then cast it, and then I
Yeah, I
would
mean, if
have
you want
it.
to stay here for a month, then you could get.
I don't want to stay here for a month.
No.
I think some bad guys might be waiting outside if we stay here for a month.
Plus, I feel like Dodge will make us log on like 6 times in that month, or something, like to simulate a month. Oh, there's a new button on there.
Yeah, I've seen there's a long rest, short rest button, right?
Yeah.
Finally, future.
I was going to say they've had that in D&D Beyond the whole time.
They've also had that in Foundry. Can't wait to move there.
Okay, that's it.
I'm afraid to press any buttons on Roll20 because it just fucks up your character.
Yeah, I don't keep
Do
track of my
everything by
spells on
hand.
Roll20. I just keep notes. Hopper, do you have a silence spell by any chance? I think I've asked you this before.
Sorry, silence. No, I don't. Sorry.
Dang, that would be really useful.
All right. Well, Dodge. If you are going to force that rule, then I'll have to do it after a sleep.
So you're gonna. How much time's gonna pass? You still need to pass like. What did I say before? Like. 11 to 12 hours. You slept on the top floor. You long rested on the top floor of this place when you met the woman whose name escapes me. Then came down here. It didn't take very long, like 2 to 3 hours. So yeah, you're gonna need what 18 odd hours. Well, probably less. Like say between 12 and 18 hours before you can long rest again, and then if you're gonna plan to do make your simulacrum, then that's another 12 hours to make. So you'll be there for 24 hours.
Yeah.
If that's the plan, that's fine. I just need to know what everyone else is doing.
Got some. Have you installed any like spa facilities in this place? I'm thinking if we're here for 24 hours, I'd quite.
I do. Every room has. Every
like
room
a hot
has
tub and a steam room and maybe a massage parlor or something. I know, just to.
I'll join you there.
Well, sure, we just get all the hands to massage you.
Yeah, there's
They're,
loads of
they're
hands.
trained.
I mean, look, guys. I could do this. So I
Olives in the
could.
back, like, Olives in the back, like.
Yeah, looking creepy as hell. What do you think? We can just see you on the webcam.
The
There's, like,
hands.
face.
Oh, the hands. There's
Just look really
the
weird.
floating hands.
You have to be there, mate. All right, go away.
It's fine.
So I'll share with the group my plan, which is I could now make every single one of my simulacrums create their own simulacrum, but it's going to take some time. I could have maybe 10 of me, and we could be reasonably powerful, and I thought that would be a good plan against the Mad Mage.
Yeah, it would work.
How long would it take to create these?
That would take 5 days.
That's a long time.
It is a long time, yes, but there would be 10 of me, and I could cast Wish 10 times, and that could be quite powerful. So, unless you would like to, I'm very happy to cast maybe 1 or 2 of myself, and we'll go with that, but I don't really want to hold you up all day, but I have basically found a way to become very powerful against the hardest boss in the game.
Just bear in mind, as I'll warn you as a DM right now, that you are the weakness of this. If you go down, become unconscious, or die, then they all die.
Yeah, no, I know that, and that's why Hopper will live in an impenetrable force field for the rest of the
Impenetrable,
campaign.
yes, impenetrable.
I've been thinking about this a lot, and there is well, in fact, I don't even need to live in an impenetrable force field. I can just put myself in a demi-plane and just live in there while we kill the Mad Mage.
Yeah, but you can't, because then surely,
you do whatever you think you need to do.
surely your simulacrums can't necessarily work if you're
Well, you can. There's nothing in the rules that say that if
I
I'm
feel like we're going
different.
to turn up and the Mad Mage will have done the exact same thing.
Well, exactly. Like, why wouldn't he? I mean, that's what I would. I mean, well, this is exactly what I'm doing. I think this is like the most broken, stupid shit in the world, but it's totally legal. So.
Okay, so what is your plan here?
I want to make at least one, so I'm going to rest, and then I'm going to get all my spell slots back, and then I'm going to cast Simulacrum. So if that's the rule, then I'll do that way.
Pete, why have you sent me why have you sent me the wish spell?
The M bit. Does it? Well,
Yeah, that's for non things listed.
Yeah, I've chosen a listed thing.
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't want a monkey paw.
So if you were
because
to
I
ask
knew-
them, I don't know, I want to become a god, then one, I monkey paw him, and two, I do that.
Well, no, but the last line, doesn't that still apply regardless?
You actively trying to fuck us here.
No. I just want,
All's
if
fair
you
and-
do this, then that's totally fair enough, but I want it to be fair.
I'd rather not spend 5 days in here.
Yeah, I think, but we can. I don't want to spend 5 days
I
in here.
think that's risky in terms of like they know that we were in here and then they know we disappeared, so they kind of know roughly where we are. I feel like lots of bad guys could surface around the general area if we hang around in here for 5 days. I'm happy to hang out for a bit and rest, and I don't know how many that would mean that you could cast.
I'm happy to do like a 24-hour rest. I'll just have a
Cast
spa
on the
day.
go. Like, can you be simulacruming whilst we're?
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine as long as you take those points, because it says at the top, it's like, alternatively, you can create one of the following effects of your choice, and that would only happen. The stress effect only happens if you don't take either duplicating any other spell of 8th level or lower, or those bullet points.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I was questioning myself then, like, wait, I'm sure I read this right, and then I reread it and stuff.
Well,
Okay, so what's the plan?
I will rest and then cast Simulacrum.
Okay, so we wait like 12-ish hours. Everyone gets the benefits of a long rest. You will get all your stuff back, and then you cast Simulacrum for 12 hours.
Yes.
Okay, so at the end of the casting of Simulacrum, the mansion will fade and you'll get kicked out. But then what are you doing?
Sorry, why would that? What?
Because it only goes up for 12
goes
seconds.
up 24 hours. The match only lasts 24 hours.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
Oh yeah.
We can stay there forever.
I mean, when it kicks you out, you can recast it and go back in, but you do get kicked out.
But then I'll be using up a spell slot.
Exactly, yeah.
Which conveniently happens to be the same spell slot I need for my Simulacrum. I could use a higher level one, I suppose.
Sure.
I don't know. What's everyone else doing? I feel like. Yeah.
We rest and recover from the
Do what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, all I'm doing is resting. I have no other.
You see, I don't think
I'm doing a bit of yoga.
I mean, I put a big floppy dildo mark on my head for doing this, but it seems like a pretty useful thing to do. So what is our plan then, after this? What are we going to actually do?
Yeah, we should discuss that actually.
We're gonna go to that gate, right?
Yeah, this,
Find the gate.
Kill the Mad Mage, motherfucker.
well, we need to figure out the gate. Hopefully, it's not too hard. But yeah, go to the gate, and then assume that it heads to the Mad Mage.
I'm on a different level.
Right.
Hopefully he doesn't get stronger based on bodies in the room.
Well, I've only got one, so I've only got one Simulacrum.
Can you simulacrum on the move? Like, can you be creating another one whilst we're wandering around?
Could we create some kind of plinth that we could carry him on while he's doing this?
Do you have that floating disc thing? I never use it.
You can only really make the simulacrum inside the mansion, because he needs the part of like the snow/ice from inside the mansion, and you can't take anything from the mansion outside because when you do,
Oh yeah.
Right.
into nothingness. Apart, obviously, the ruby dust is yours. Wish for it, so it's there. You have 22.
25,000 worth of gold's worth of ruby dust. Jesus.
22,500. And you have a bluey eye-shaped version of you, similar as you've had before. Doesn't have the memories of the old guy, unfortunately, but he is there. We're sort of, I guess, 'cause it's you.
Are we? I can't
Oh,
see
the
my
one in
character.
purple, you're gonna
Yeah, I
have
don't know where we are. We seem to have been put on a different level.
Ah.
No, you should be on.
No,
I'm
at
not
the
in a
bottom.
mansion.
Oh yeah, we're at the bottom. Oh,
You're in the same place as your left.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
right.
There's still a bit of Amber's blood on the floor, but she's fine now.
I'd have a green blob on me.
Oh yeah, you're not blessed anymore.
Should be
No.
so lucky.
I could. Well, if we want to make more
press.
hoppers, we can. But if you want to press on, then one could do the job.
We need to go check out this gate, and because we might have to do some figuring out. And remember, it's past all the crypts, so we could get attacked on the way down. Just remember.
Okay.
The long rest. Does that. I just checked out to
we're
see
not
what the button did.
We're not in the man. I'm
It
hoping
does.
it worked as intended, but I mean, God knows. Actually, just delete your character sheet, which would be super fun. Not here anymore.
Psych.
Psych! Long rest into the dirt.
Forever.
Very long rest.
Oh, the music's just started. Yay.
Yeah.
I didn't think my headphones were working properly.
Back into Shadow Dusk Hold.
Stairs.
Right, let's go.
Do we know which way we're going?
Isn't it this way?
It's over here. There could be dead things. I want we walk down there to just be prepared.
Is that where you spotted the stairs?
And that's where I spotted the archgate, I think.
Oh.
Oh no, there's a door, isn't there? But that's east. That is the east. So
There is
hopefully
a door, yes, to the east. And Seraphina was Gregor, first people to spot. The doors that are at the end of that corridor are now swung open.
Oh, is that where the bad big boy came from?
Yeah. Indeed.
It's in that general direction, indeed.
Okay,
And
we headed this way.
These boxes are crypts.
Yeah, the sarcophagi. Did they have names on? I believe they did.
Anyone good at looking for traps? I feel like there might be.
I'm
quite
not good at looking for traps. Or is
Caesar,
it
can you,
investigation? No, I'm not very good at investigating.
Caesar, can you check for any magic, please?
Yes, you can. Sorry, I was just reading the message in the chat. Yes, Caesar's still there. He can detect magic up to 30 feet. Oh, hello. I don't sense any magic, no.
Would you mind just going invisible and walking down that corridor for me, please, Caesar?
Wow, land to the slaughter.
Yeah, right. He's invisible. He's invisible.
Invisible first. But obviously stop if you sense any magic. I don't want you to get hurt.
A trap. Well, I told me to walk, so.
Oh my god, it's made him wide. Very wide. A few seconds pass, 30 seconds or so. He mentally links with you and says, I don't sense any magic here.
Okay. Caesar's gone down there. There's no magic. Do you see any movement out of the sarcophagi, Caesar? I ask mentally.
What's the perception of Caesar?
Oh, good question. Let me get him up. Caesar. I think it's quite low. Is it intelligence for perception? It's +1.
+1. No, I don't see anything.
Okay. Anything through those doors at the end?
Wait a few seconds. Nothing magical.
Any creatures?
I don't see any.
You hear anything? All the questions.
No.
Okay. I communicate this to the group. I tell Caesar to wait there.
There's a tapestry,
Ooh, a tapestry.
a big one.
Apparently there's no one in the other room, but there is a big tapestry, and there's no magic. So, should we go check it out?
The destroyed tapestries, so let's have a wee look, shall we?
I am a big tapestry fan.
Emwen, shall we?
Aye.
Aye.
You always remind me of what's the security officer out of Star Trek Enterprise?
It's a
Whoa.
Klingon.
Yeah. Worf.
Lieutenant Commander Worf.
Aye, Captain.
Aye. Oh, sorry.
Emwen, Gregor, you're the first people in, marching your way through. Boots are ringing on the floor. You see this tapestry. It's huge. It covers most of the eastern wall here, behind the pillars that are sat there, and it's probably the most horrifying one you've seen, at least on this in this hold, in this castle, in this home, or whatever. It's towards the outer edges. It appears to be humanoid faces, at least, and it seems like their skin is all being pulled into one like central mass. The ones closer to the center, they're just kind of, we'll call them skin blobs for now. Everyone who has faces in this appear to be pretty much in agony.
Hey,
Don't like the look of that.
can I take a closer look? So I get closer. Right?
What are you looking for specifically?
What kind of agony are they suffering from? What are they like being killed by? What more specificity of the
Make me a nature check.
Also, I call everyone behind that it's safe to come in.
This is entirely alien to you. You have killed many people, you fought many people. The expressions that are depicted on their faces here is something like you have never seen.
their faces. They're truly afraid.
Can I cast Foresight on myself, please? Thank you.
And
Foresight.
I am also going to cast Death Ward on myself. Good thing.
Protecting.
And I'm going to pray to the holy. No, not anymore. There's a door here, and there's another
I think
tapestry.
there's a door here too, by the way.
What was it? What did you cast yourself, Charlie? Gregor, sorry?
Death Ward.
Death Ward, okay.
Which way do you want to go?
Did you say there was a? Did you say there was a door to the south, Ludusia?
Aye.
There's a door down here.
Yeah,
There's
there's
a door
one
down
here,
here.
there's one here, there's one here, and then there's a pathway up to the north.
As long as we keep going east, we should find the thing.
Okay.
Not-
Can we hear anything from any doors, Dodge?
Do you have to tell me who's going up to one and trying to perceive that?
I can use my ears. My perception is good. I'm going to grab this one first.
We'll start with Ludusia. Make me a perception check, please.
Can I help?
Sure. Both of you. Pressing ears up. 25. Doesn't sound like there's anything in there.
Doesn't sound like there's anything in there. Do you want to have a look inside?
Yeah. Well, what does everybody else think? I'm happy to.
Aye.
And when do you want to gently open the door in a way that you know how?
I gently
Gently.
open the door in the only way I know how. I push
Gently.
the door open.
The door disintegrates into nothing. Come here, wall. Okay.
Ooh, good
Stop.
one.
An octopus.
Stop. I have things to do.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
are we all gonna die?
Are you rolling for our loot?
Yes, obviously. Always.
Please.
I can see the archgate.
One second. Okay, so as you come up to the room, you see in front of you, you see something very familiar and something you haven't seen for quite some time. It appears to be some form of archgate. In the northern part of the room, you see a beholder.
Hold on.
floating in space, completely made of stone. As you open the door, Emwen, a voice rings out in the room, a female voice, to some of you more familiar than others.
Don't you dare say those words.
That says,
Turn back.
Come on in, you're high level now.
Welcome.
That lies ahead.
that says,
You need 8
I
more
have done-
simulacrums.
familiar female voice, soft spoken. I have done all that I can to aid you. I cannot tell you now to turn back, as you are as prepared for the danger that lies ahead as you can be. It is now up to all of you to save this world. It is up to you to do that which I could not. Good luck.
Ooh, that which I could not.
I got proper tingles
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, me
Who's that?
too.
Who is she?
No,
Oh my
that
God,
can't
who
make it
is
where my
she?
flippin' Adam
Hey,
sphere.
Scott here.
Yeah, we're done. That's it. We made it to the last bit. So
Is it- I take it that's not the beholder speaking to us.
You've heard beholders before. They don't really sound very elegant. They can speak common. I don't know if they've ever spoken to you before, but they're mostly fairly angry. The archgate in front of you, Emwen, who is up real close. The keystone is interesting, and you noticed it pretty much as you walked in. The keystone at the top is the visage of Halaster. As you enter the room, his eyes follow you.
Mm.
Sorry, what was the beholder? Was just a statue of it, or?
Yeah.
The beholder is floating in air and appears to be made of stone.
Okay.
Apart from that, the room looks fairly empty. There's also a door behind you.
And the keystone's a picture of Halaster, like a
The eye.
carved
The
engraving.
visage of Halaster, the face of Halaster, his eyes followed Emwen as he entered the room.
I think we've found the gateway to the Madman.
I think you might be right. I
Mm.
beckon for the others to come a bit closer, the ones who are further behind.
Found the gateway under what appears to be a stone beholder.
Okay.
Which way? Sorry, did you go north or south? Oh yeah, there you are.
Oops. Oh shit. Told you I'm trapped.
Can I speak into
No,
the air
You're dead now.
and say,
Touch the balls.
Lady of helpfulness, can you
Every-
help with this door?
There is no response.
Well done.
Do we want to have a quick look in this one, see if there's anything last ditch helpful?
Yeah, maybe there's a chest full of health potions.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, there's always like a loot chest just before. It's actually got
Yeah.
300 health potions.
That would be ideal. That would be great.
It would be ideal because we are all out, I think, of health potions.
Good to go.
Is there that end game shop where you can buy all the best gear that you missed out on earlier in the game?
Yeah, there's just a shopkeeper like
I'm gonna
here.
respec.
Like down here, there's a shopkeeper. Like, what are you buying? What are you selling?
It's so long since I saw a customer.
Do we want to have a quick look in this door?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Can I open this door sensibly?
You open
carefully?
the door. The door is open. The corridor appears fairly empty.
Okay.
There is a
Corridor.
door.
Just a
Interesting.
corridor. I mean, do you want to go down there or should I shut it again?
So, oh, there's another door at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we might as well try it out.
Alright, well, this door, I assume, goes into.
Against Halaster.
I don't know. Maybe there's good shit.
You never know. Right, I'll have a little sneak. Hold on.
Emwen, no.
Let me just.
He mistake.
Mm.
There you go. I sneaked.
Yeah, so this corridor seems fairly empty. There's a door to your west.
Corridor's empty, team. I send that back
Sorry,
in my brain, and I don't want to open this door without you behind me. Alright.
You open the door?
Yeah, slowly and sensibly.
Just for
Hello?
myself.
And not Emwen-y.
Not Emwen.
My computer's gone fucking crazy. I have no sound. Hello?
Hello.
Hold on. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
That's better. What the fuck? How weird. Sorry, what were you saying before my...
I open the door slowly and carefully and not Emwen-y.
Okay. You open the door. You open the door into a room that appears to have the ceiling collapsed in on itself.
Oh.
There's lots of rubble kind of strewn about the room, etc., etc.
I don't think there's anything in here, team. Nope. Can I just have like a quick investigation with my eyeballs? See if I can see anything that looks interesting in that pile of rubble.
Is there a hole in the ceiling?
Yeah,
Make me
and
an investigation check.
anybody want to help me? Hey, Emwen, help me look at this stuff.
Aye.
Investigation 19. You start going through the rubble and stuff, and while you don't really find anything that's like interesting or of value, what takes your interest is like looking up into the sky and like looking where the roof would have caved in, and there's no like rock or anything. It just appears to be like blackness and darkness, which is kind of
Weird. Okay. Nothing in there but blackness and darkness and rubble. I'm going to shut the door behind me.
You find a grenade. Written on it is the other words: "Use against Mad Mage."
Yes.
Or
Damn it. I shut the door behind me.
dynamic lighting. How? Okay.
Okay, no healing potions, sorry team.
Damn it.
Worth a shot though.
Right. Or do you want to try this gate? What do you think?
Well, how are we going to open the
Can we
gate?
do it? Open the gate. I mean, no.
Maybe we need to move the statue of the beholder to look at it in the eye.
Yeah.
Could I have a look at the statue? So, does it look as if like a creature has been turned to stone, or that it's like a carved statue?
Make me an investigation check.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure.
Please do. Investigation. Oh, I've got whatchamacallit, advantage, can I? My god, why can't I see the word investigation? There we go. What did I get?
15. After inspecting it for a little while, it looks very, very lifelike, and then the fact that it's still floating kind of concerns you. It doesn't have a base or anything, it's just floating in midair. Looking around to like the front where the eye stalks and stuff are, if this is a statue, it's a very, very realistic statue. You don't see any like carving marks or anything.
I'm anxious about this statue waking up.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to. Is there a way of moving it without actually touching it? Can we put...
I don't know, how heavy does it look?
Well, I was thinking, Hop, can you put your
We could rope it,
like
lasso
force
it.
field around it and then...
Probably don't want to use his force field, but...
No, yeah.
Well, technically, if it's floating, it should weigh nothing. So you should be able to push it with a mage hand.
Could you turn it to a lighter material? Like jelly?
And it's a jelly. That's how I deal with all my enemies.
You could turn it
We'll
to
try.
jelly. If
Anyone
it's
who's got-
stone. If it's
Make
stone,
hand-
might as well, but it might just be that...
I could try.
Okay, when you try
You
that, I'm
could
going to
just try and
step
just
back.
push it with the mage hand, like
Yeah.
Emwen said.
I mean, maybe try and turn it to... Because you can only turn stone to jellies. If you want to turn it to jelly, you might as well just try and turn it to jelly.
So we want to... What are we doing with that? I thought we wanted to push it in front of the door for some reason.
Yeah.
So why are we turning it to jelly?
It's lighter.
Well,
It's
also,
lighter
if
if
you
it's
turn
jelly.
to jelly, it would just flop on the floor and then wouldn't necessarily
I'd
be a
rather
problem
not
anymore.
permanently lock ourselves out of the Mad Mage's level if I can help it by destroying the key.
I would say the best way to do this would be maybe a group of mage hands join together and try and lift it up.
It's already floating.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not listening.
Oh, sorry. Well, let's push it. Let's try and move it. Let's just try
That's
and...
what I said. Push it with the mage hand. It
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
I can help with my mage hand.
Sorry.
I
Let's
I
try.
don't have a mage hand, but I
I'll
can
cast the
cheer.
mage hand.
You cast. Why is that now off center? How weird. You cast Mage Hand.
I also
A million people cast Mage Hand at once. Um,
3 of us.
By combining our hands, we create one super hand.
One
Mega
really big, like Scanlan's hand.
A mega mage hand.
Power Rangers.
There's a strength check required because as you try to push it, it doesn't move.
Did you really look at this rock down here? I'm gonna have another look.
Come on, man.
Which rock?
I gave
Down
it,
here, there must be something.
I gave it a 19 investigation. I put at
Oh,
least
that
19
means
into it.
I'm gonna stealth, just so I don't get killed. Both me and the improper are gonna stealth.
Right, do you want to come and help?
While they do that, Dodge, can I throw my net over the floating rock?
Come on then.
Sure.
Show you the way.
As you throw your net over, it is now netted.
And attempt to pull it along by the net.
Oh, it doesn't move.
Oh.
You give it a good hard try as well. It does not move.
Go on then.
A help, anyone?
I can't.
I'll give you a hand.
I know,
Can I
just
go
wait.
and give it a push with him?
Both of you, with all the force behind you, you give it as much of a pull as you can. The net's about to you're like, oh, don't want to break the net, don't want to break the net, and it does not budge.
I'll see if I can. Seraphina,
Yes?
I'll spend a few minutes just trying to turn some of this rock into wood or something. See if I can convert it.
What, this rock? This
Oh, yeah,
is
why
rubble.
Why not?
Yeah, fine. Stand guard.
Is it so you can go around the rock?
Yeah, it's kind of like a collapsed ceiling, basically. And as I pointed out to Seraphina earlier,
Rebel.
make me an investigation check. Just
I point up and say, look up.
yeah. So sorry.
With
When you
help,
look
I'll
up,
help.
it's like the ceiling's collapsed, and as you look up, it's like a void space above you that doesn't really. It's just blackness. Doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Can you go all the way around it?
You can crawl through it and stuff. Yeah, the room's just full of rubble and stuff.
Dodge,
Hello.
can I attempt to break off one of the beholder's eyes?
Do I see him do this?
I mean, he's doing it openly, so yes.
Don't do that. Don't. We might need it.
Why?
We don't want to break the key, do you?
I'm going to
Well,
go
no,
back
but-
to the team.
The eye might
I
be
can
the
hear them
key.
squabbling.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Maybe the key is to create an image of Halaster in front of the Halaster gate.
Oh, Seraphina, make me a perception check a minute, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Where was I? Where do you want me to be?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, carry on.
But how do we move it?
I don't know. Maybe a magic word or... Well, I don't bloody know. But I don't think breaking it apart's going to help.
Zunderproc!
How do you know that one?
What's
No effect, but good callback.
Imagine that if
That would have been amazing.
that worked for all these years and it worked.
Imagine.
Come on, Hot.
Caesar,
I'm coming.
would you mind... You see that face above that door over there? Would you mind shifting into that, transmogrifying into a humanoid with that face? And standing in front of the door. Please.
I don't know why he's saying please to him. He's your slave.
I'm going to observe
God,
the
I
social
forgot how
nicety.
much I
Oh, you're
hate-
talking to Caesar. So she
Yeah.
pops out of invisibility.
Yep.
Ping, 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 ping. What was it? Oh, I mean, I'm being a fucking fool. Yep. And what do you want to do?
I want you to turn into a humanoid with the face of Halaster, and I point
Okay.
to the statue.
He turns into pretty plain clothes, but visage of Halaster. The long beard, the kind of scraggly long white hair. Looks at the keystone.
You right?
Walk up to the keystone, or walk up to the gate.
Yeah. Walks up.
Nothing
Walks up.
happens.
Follow me.
No.
Okay, you can turn back. Thank you.
Right.
Although it might be really disconcerting to Halaster if we show up with a carbon copy of himself that we've dressed up. That could be fun.
Does anyone have a mirror?
That's what I was thinking. Is it a reflection?
Why don't we get a mirror and just try and get the eye to look at his face?
Oh my god, that's shiny.
We might have a mirror in the bag of holding. Let's have a look.
I think I've got anything that's shiny enough.
Dodge to memory, have any of the rooms in this house had a mirror? Oh, is it?
Unless anybody's polished armor is shiny enough to reflect it.
Mine's covered in rents and rusty.
Does would the sentinel shield be shiny enough?
Maybe if we buffed it up.
I've got some.
I wonder if I can create something shiny. Dodge is gone.
You haven't accepted
Gone
anyone.
to get Halaster.
Little character appears.
We're trying to get changed into the Mad Mage.
Oh, yeah, I'd love that. Should have fancy dress for this episode.
No. Don't have a suit
We have to
on.
do fancy dress when we go to the D&D film. That's when we're doing fancy dress.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
When we all go together. Who's
Go to
that?
that fancy bath cinema.
What doing?
We were
Trying to create a
find-
mirror.
Trying to create a mirror.
We're trying to make something reflective so that we could get the eye to look at the eye on the portal.
Does anyone have a mirror?
No, we're using a shield and we're buffing it up.
Yeah, the sentinel shield. Is that reflective?
No.
Oh, okay. Ceremonial plate mail.
No.
Crystal crown.
Painted purple. No. If you don't have like a small mirror, I'm sure there's.
Got a
hold on,
bell.
when I see
I don't know how big the bell is, but I've got a bell.
I don't think I have a mirror.
could wish for a mirror.
No, I've got better uses. I've got an army to make. I mean, I've got a.
Oh, I have a tinderbox. Would it be like a tinderbox that I could buff up?
Or we'll say yes for the purpose.
Yay!
It's not,
I also
it's
have
not
a tinderbox, so if
very
we
reflective, but
need-
it's reflective enough. I'll just tell you, you're barking up the wrong tree on this one. The mirror does nothing.
Damn it.
Oh, for them. Oh, damn it.
Tree to be the right tree. Where's the right tree?
Are there any other no other inscriptions around the mirror? Around the archgate?
This appears to be the similar kind of archgates as the.
Sorry,
rest of
what did the woman's voice say again?
It said, quoting, noting, where are you? It said, I have done all that I can to aid you. I cannot tell you now to turn back, as you are as prepared for the danger that lies ahead as you can be. It is now up to all of you to save this world. It is up to you to do that which I could not. Good luck.
The symmetry of this room is. Wonder if
Pac-Man.
there was another. Was there not another beholder? Could we? It was like a statue.
Maybe we should go check out what's going up in the north. Maybe
Yeah.
there's something up
Yeah,
there.
might be
maybe there's
another
something. Yeah, okay.
All right,
Come on then.
Okay.
What's the plan? Sorry.
we're going north.
Just have a look, see if there's anything useful.
I mean, the only other thing that we've seen here that's got any kind of connection is the other beholder in the fountain, and there was a magical spell.
What were the words that the woman said when we walked into the door?
Honey, you should lift them.
Sorry.
Literally just read them 2 seconds ago. They
I
weren't
have,
very
done
useful.
I have done all that I can to aid you. I cannot tell you now to turn back, as you are as prepared for the danger that lies ahead as you can be. It is now up to all of you to save this world. It is up to you to do that which I could not. Good luck.
I
Yeah,
wonder
I'll
if we
leave
try and smash the
I'll even copy.
You tried to break it, didn't you, Pete?
Well,
Go through this door.
Charlie stopped me.
Is there a door there?
There's a door here.
Too sensible.
There is a door there, yes.
I creep open the door.
No, I was gonna
Oh,
listen.
sorry.
You open the door.
Ah!
This room has furniture in it. It all appears to be kind of knocked over at this point. This was probably where the gentleman that almost killed Amber was before he was rudely called to action. This room's been thrown about, but it appears to be empty apart from the furniture.
Maybe we should look for some.
There's another door.
Look for
and another
maybe
door.
some items that might be of aid.
Yeah,
They
let's
were
have a
quite-
look around.
These people were apparently hoarders of magical items, and we found but none.
Well, we found one.
We found one, but we won't talk about that because I can see Amber getting the itchies.
Can
He's getting the
please
crack
could you
itch.
ask Caesar to check all the rooms for magic items?
Interestingly enough, which is really funny, there is a mirror here. Are you opening the door?
I listened to the door.
Oh, you're pretty confident there's no people behind this door.
I opened the door.
Okay.
Did we do the mirror plan?
Yeah.
There's a cover over the mirror, but you can see it. Stop.
Ooh.
As you open this door, Emwen / Ludusia, who haven't opened it, there is a large, pointed black obelisk that is giving off a smoky, weird vibe.
Don't touch it, anyone.
What is that?
Ask your Caesar slave.
Caesar's not touching that. Absolutely
No,
not.
ask him if it's magic. And what rule is.
All right, Caesar, you getting any magic reading off that weird obelisk?
That is very magical.
Ooh, what kind?
Abjuration.
There we go. Abjuration.
Abjuration. I always forget what abjuration is.
I'm stuck in a wall.
Bad.
Protective.
Hmm.
George, could you help Hopper get out the wall, please?
No, you're stuck there forever now. You can push your way out.
No, because you'll monkey paw me out that one. You try to get out the wall and you end up in the floor.
Amber, as you come up to see what they're talking about, this has familiar vibes.
I'm getting vibes like I did with the tablet. I'm feeling very itchy. I think we need to get away from that thing.
No, shut the door right now! Shut it!
Maybe just
Yes. Shut the door. Why don't you shut the door?
I shut the door! Shut the door right now!
As the doors are closing, Dodge, can I try and inspect the runes on it, see if I recognise it?
Oh, well, they're
How far away
runes.
are you?
I didn't
You're
hear
really
them.
far
I'm
away.
here.
Yeah, no, it's impossible to see. Through the black and smoky kind of... God, why can't I move this fucking door? Through the black and shadowy nature of it, it's hard to pick up any writing or runes or anything on it. I would love to close this door, I really would.
We pretend it's
So that
closed.
appears to be impossible. But the door is closed. Ah, there we go. Got it.
So that felt like the object you took, but it could be of interest. It didn't seem to affect me, that last object, so maybe I should go in and
Really
inspect
wouldn't.
it.
I really wouldn't recommend that. I think it's a really bad idea.
think
I
it
agree.
is-
I'm not going through that again.
Don't want to waste.
But for some reason, something about it didn't affect me, and I
I,
mean
I
that
think
sincerely.
I think you're just feeling the pull of it and
I'm
looking for an excuse to get closer, which I think is a bad idea.
I can assure you I'm not.
I think we just leave it. It's not going to help us get through the archgate.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Happy to. I don't need it. I just thought it seemed a bit odd that it didn't affect me in any way. It didn't. If you remember back, it didn't affect me in any way. I didn't have to do a wisdom roll at all. So
Let's listen to this top door.
Yeah,
I think my
right.
wisdom is too high.
I listen with my ears to the door. Just
And I help her with my tiny ears.
so much
Wow.
critical.
So much
perception.
practice.
Yeah, pretty confident there's no one behind this door either.
I open it.
You open it into another corridor.
Blimey, this place is
I'm not
long,
convinced
isn't it?
we're going to find anything of use.
The only real interesting things in this room is you can see a number of like paintings and pictures on the walls, kind of smaller than like tapestries and stuff that you're seeing, and they appear to depict both brother and sister Shadow Dusk through not only their youth, but their life leading up to being paladins, and then the fall into the things that you saw earlier.
Such a shame.
What's down here?
I.
Looking at the pictures that depict their fall, does it show anything in particular?
What kind of thing do you mean by particular?
I'm trying to watch out for bad habits.
Most of these are, from what you can look at, the change doesn't appear sudden. As they go from Paladins of Torm, looking very regal in shining armor with white gauntlets, you can see over the years that the corruption starts to set in. For example, the female starts to get like blackened eyes, and then the armor starts to slowly fade, apart from the singular white gauntlet that eventually, by the end of what looks to be like the oldest of the pictures, they are
Not looking good.
barely humanoid anymore.
Out of interest, who's depicting this? Who's like
What do you mean?
who's gone out of their way to paint pictures of these two people who are down here on this very low level?
The family?
Slaves. I'd imagine slaves.
Each other. Maybe they wanted, hey brother, for Christmas I got you this. Ah, well sister, I got you the same thing.
I got you a corridor full of
But
all
this
this,
guy's meant you. Well,
full of
what's
that
that?
wallpaper that we love.
It's another door around there.
just
Dirt.
Okay.
loop around.
Granny bought 5,000 tons of this shitty tiles.
Yeah, a lot of random corridors.
Granny, this is not the 1970s
Nothing
anymore.
down
Do we?
here, team.
I got a good deal.
Oh, this looks like a loop. I don't think it goes anywhere unless anyone wants to check this corridor out for secret passageways. Does anyone want to help?
I'll help you.
Let's have a look. Or should I roll a dodge?
Investigation for secret doors and stuff, please.
23.
Doesn't appear to be, looking down, the only real things here are the door, and that's about it. There doesn't appear to be any secret entrances or things on this.
I think we found the back door.
Sorry.
Sorry, Pete.
Halaster's eyes on the gate, were they made of anything?
Stone. Same stone.
But they followed you around.
They do move.
The way, they do move. So they can be removed.
Well, you don't know, you haven't tried, but they appear to follow you.
What is it with you and taking eyes out of things?
Aye.
Aye.
The clues were all there. All along.
You could destroy your eye.
Well, if the eyes follow you, then I don't know.
Let's think about this.
Could we talk
Should we try
to the
that?
door and say like, I'm ready to meet Halaster, or I want to meet Halaster, or that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Say, I am ready for the dangers that lie ahead.
Yes. Yeah. Shit like that. Can we go back to the door room?
Turn front. I am ready for the dangers that
That's right.
I want to try and take these eyes out.
Can we talk to it before you take it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
We'll
again,
talk to it
you don't want to
first.
break the door.
No, obviously not. I don't want to. Well, we've got beholder eyes that can replace them anyway. If we chip some eyes off of this beholder statue.
I don't think that's how eyes work.
Unless
do you know?
maybe we've got to take one eye out.
Roll 20 crash on them.
Maybe if we take one eye out, then it'll be like a beholder, which is what. Well, actually, no, that's.
No, we've got to add those.
I'll just have like 11 eyes, just
Yeah.
so.
We've got to take out one of our own eyes and put them on the gate.
Why don't you try first, and then we'll follow.
Maybe we need to suicide to like do it. Yeah, that's for sure.
Suicide pact? Suicide
Yeah.
pact, Pokemon?
I mean, we could, but you
I
first.
look directly at the eyes of the inscription carving on the archgate and say, Halaster, I'm prepared to meet you. I'm prepared for the danger that lies ahead.
Okay. There is a pause, and then no response.
But there was a pause.
Halaster,
A pause and then no response.
Yeah.
Halaster, can you hear us? Okay.
You can just stop looking at me like that.
Is he following? Who's he following around?
Currently, Emwen.
Or just Emwen?
It
Is
is
it always
jumped
Emwen?
from other people. It has jumped from other people.
Right.
Hopper now is looking at Hopper. As soon as Emwen takes a step back, it like shoots over to Hopper.
All right. How high are the eyes?
Oh, like 6-7 feet. It's just at the top of the gate.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up
You're gonna die.
and
Gonna die.
You are. This is where you die. You know this.
can you hand me that pickaxe?
No.
I throw it up.
This is
No,
a daft
We're gonna
idea.
break the door and we'll never be able to finish the
I'm not
campaign.
gonna hack. I'm gonna sort of edge.
It's a terrible idea.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Well, you could always, Amber, you could always go and speak to your pal and ask him
Yeah, I
how we
think
did.
you could do your.
I could, but it's very hard to get to an answer with yes and no questions, but I'm happy to give it a go.
Oh, he's
What are
happy
you doing?
away.
Emwen's scratching away at the eyes right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well before that,
Oh.
the second that you touch the eyes with the pick, the mouth of Halaster opens up. It doesn't move as it's saying the words, but it opens up
I fly
and
back.
says, it says, yield magic for safe passage. And Hopper, I need you to make a dex saving throw.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, boy.
yeah, you're fine. You managed to just about step out of the way as as this large grey hand, like just float, basically comes up through the floor, holding up like this. It said, yield magic for safe passage.
Magic
That
item?
items.
Whoa! I don't think all of them are magical items. That would be ridiculous.
A
I-
magic item.
I've got a luck stone that I'm not using.
Chuck it in.
Yeah.
I could
Okay.
get rid of the Wand of Wonder.
Oh, but that thing's so much fun.
That's fun though. Yeah, you don't want to get rid of that.
Okay, I put my luck stone on the hand.
Okay, what is it? Stone of good luck.
We've got some stuff in the bags.
It spits it out into your face.
The boat.
I said magic. Amber goes. What do you do? Just chuck the luck stone. Where are you?
I'm here by Caesar.
Oh yeah, so yeah. So you just chuck the luck stone in.
I mage hand it over.
Okay, that's fine. As the mage hand hits the hand firmly closes, sinks down, and Amber just gets pulled into this gateway.
Oh,
She's gone.
Shit. What about Caesar? Wait. What about Caesar?
Caesar is left behind.
Oh dear.
Now, but in thrall, does it
Hmm.
work across planes?
I don't think so. But I do have his grey stone still.
You do. Does it work across planes?
Sounds like you guys have fucked something up.
Yeah, you left the room for 1 minute and I fucked it. Like New Year all over again.
The same plane.
Yeah, we've got to be on the same plane for the thrall thing to work.
No, it just means you can't communicate.
No.
Yep,
If you rely the element, you can use it. Yeah, so it's still your
Yeah,
thrall. You
I'm
can't
still
communicate.
enthralled, yeah.
So, and now no one can.
Yeah, none
So-
of us can communicate here.
So Caesar has like a moment where
Standing
he's
by
like,
a door.
a bit confused.
Can I not communicate with him at all either?
Goodbye, Amber.
He is visible at least, so that's good.
He is visible, yes. I don't know if Caesar speaks languages. I guess I'll have to find out.
I think they do have a language.
What do they speak? They do speak Slard.
Yeah,
Okay, so I can communicate with him.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, fine.
He just never really answered you before. The hand is now gone.
Go next, please.
Oh god. Wait. Before all of I understand Amber's gone, but I don't have a magical items. If we all disappear, can we all hand out like a kind of trivial magical item so that we can all do this?
Aye. What's in the bag of holding?
We have a Cloak of Elvenkind. Who wants it?
I'll take that one.
Alright, I throw that to Seraphina.
Caesar.
Yeah, we need to give one to Caesar as well.
Oh.
Caesar, can you hear me?
He kind of looks over to you like,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know where Amber's gone, but I think we need to go and find her.
Okay.
Would you,
Well, I'm
follow-
finally
would you
free.
come with us?
Is the Sentinel Shield magical?
Give me a second. I believe so. You can ask Caesar to find out.
Just tell you to fuck off at this point.
He won't speak to you, but he might speak to Seraphina if you love it.
Seraphina, can you check with Caesar whether or not this item is magical, please?
Is there any chance you could check whether these items are magical?
Those appear magical, yes.
Okay, he says yes.
So here you go, Caesar. Take this Sentinel Shield, I suppose.
In a minute, we're going to give it to the Grey Hand, and then you're going to end up back with Amber. Okay?
Why don't you do it now?
Because then he won't be able to tell you what else is magical.
Yeah, we
Well,
kind of need to
I've
do
got a
some-
prayer beads of curing, which I believe are magical.
I have a magic. I think I've got a magical item. Is my knife mandolin magical, Dodge? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
I have magical items. I'm not prepared to give them up.
Do you want to give it up? We lose it if you give it up.
Yeah, the mandolin. I don't use it.
Okay.
I have more powerful things.
Okay, well, raise your hand if you have a magical item you want to give up.
I've got one. I've got one.
I've got a stone of luck.
Are you
Unless
using
there's any
it?
crapper ones to get rid of.
Well, there's
I
a
mean-
prayer beads of curing, which is a healing item.
Well,
which
could potentially hold on to that because that could be helpful.
You need to
in the
attune
future.
to it to use it, so... it's
Oh,
probably not
well.
very helpful. I think. Is that the case, Dodge? Prayer beads of curing?
I'd have to look it up quickly. Hold on.
I mean, I can keep the mandolin. It has a couple of spells I never use, but I could keep it just in case. If
Yeah.
the prayer beads are going spare and nobody else needs them, I could just chuck those in. That's my
Attunement by a cleric, druid, or paladin. So.
But if you lost your... Oh,
So there's also a magical bong of infinite highness,
shame
which
shit.
I was hoping to
I
keep.
feel like maybe the luck stone is more useful than that.
Yeah.
I don't know, the
I just got rid
infinite...
of my luck stone.
Can I just say, I really don't know if we should get rid of those prayer beads because I know how to attune to it and that would be a bit of a pain, but at least it's a bit more healing that we don't.
We can't use it, Kate, that's the point.
No one has. No one else has.
No, but if someone's are you attuned to a mandolin?
It takes like 6 hours to attune to
It
something.
takes an hour.
An hour or something, yeah. Okay, but are we prepared to
Alright,
wait an
well,
hour
I
to
just
attune
think
to
it
it
might
whilst
be a good
Amber's stood
backup
in,
if
like, hell?
We were struggling.
We gotta be...
You don't need to attune to it to give it to the door, right?
No.
No.
I mean, right now, Amber is dead, by the way. We're just
Alright,
having
okay.
a chat.
Okay,
Sounds like a regular session.
give me those prayer beads then.
Yeah, alright.
I'll take the bong.
Oh, the poor bong. Are you sure?
Have you got
Yeah.
something, Hopper?
There's a long ship in a bottle here.
Emwen, have you got something that you...
My wife made this cloak of protection for me before she died.
Do you not wear it?
That's sad. Chuck it in.
Do we not want to get rid of the long ship?
Oh yeah, all right. Then yeah, I'll get
Rather
rid
than, let's be sensible about this.
Wait, is this magical?
The long
What
ship
is what magical?
Is the long ship in a bottle? Is this
Yeah.
magical?
It
Yeah,
was magical.
You said it's magical. You have no idea what it does, but you know it's magical.
It's got a load of
It's
crap
so-
sailors in it.
it's so
You've
cool.
got loads of stuff that you know is magical but haven't identified.
It
Like,
could be so cool though, guys. What if it turned into an actual long ship?
It's somebody's made a ship into a tiny bottle.
just
I mean,
to
it's
keep
very
like a
possible.
time, just to keep a timer on this situation, you have no idea what's happened to Amber.
Okay,
So-
right, come on.
Well, let's
let's-
go.
Alright, so I'm gonna...
If you
yeah,
have a thing,
I'll
shove-
chuck a long ship in a bottle to Emwen so he can keep
Okay.
his little cloak.
Emwen, you go first.
Okay, I
So
throw the.
what's the hand's gone right now. What does Caesar?
Oh, I don't throw the long ship. But
You just have to touch the
I
gate.
get. Yeah, I touched the
touch the
eye.
gate.
Again.
Okay, so as you do,
And
the hand reaches up from the floor as it says again, yield magic for safe passage.
I pass the long ship to it.
The hand closes around it, and Emwen.
Okay, I think Caesar should go next.
Okay.
Caesar,
Does Caesar actually attack anything?
Caesar, put your
Does he do anything?
that magical item in. Touch the gate. Put it in the hand. You'll be swimped back to Amber.
Okay, same process happened. Caesar goes up, puts the. What did he have?
Shield, Presidium.
He's got
Shield.
sentinel.
Oh shit,
Okay.
Improper's gonna
Puts
need
the
that
sentinel
too.
shield in the hand closes around it, and goes to the floor as Caesar disappears.
Right, see you in a second.
Wait,
I
has
put-
Improper Hopper got something?
Oh, awesome.
Not yet, but he will. I imagine he's not going to leave behind. Gregor,
I popped the pipe in.
what are you doing with the Periton?
Can I ride it while I put? Can I be riding it while?
You can try.
Huh?
You can try.
I'll try it. Yeah, go on then.
Okay, cool. What do you put in?
The magical bong of
You're going to get rid of Robin's magical bong of infinite highness, an item I made specifically for him.
what?
It's gone. The hand clasps.
Hey, I didn't give it to him.
Takes a quick toke and
Oh.
Yeah.
and Gregor
I was hoping to keep that.
disappears. The Periton is
Okay, in that case, I use. Sorry, I misspoke. I use my Lockstone.
Okay, so no more stone.
Oh,
Good
wow.
luck. I don't know who has the bong.
I
in
just
behind
deleted
it's gone. The Periton stays behind.
Okay, so we can't all link hands and do the same two all at once. Maybe do we want to try that?
It's
Before I go-
fate that I lose the Periton exactly at the start of every time I do it. So
No.
It's too much the law.
What about the rest of you?
Before I go in, has everybody else got something?
Improper got something.
Well,
Would you like me to give him proper the prayer beads and I'll use my mandolin?
sure. I'm trying to work out what Hopper's gonna put in. I do have. I mean, it's probably the Wand of Wonder, really. I don't think I've got anything else.
Okay.
And now that
Yeah.
now that Waddy else, Roger Jodger's gone in. I don't know
Roger
what.
Jodgy.
Might have been Slat Salad Boy. He's gone.
Okay, I chuck you the prayer beads. I put my hand on the door,
Oh, all
and
right.
I throw the Kenneth mandolin into the hand of the.
Familiarly, the same thing happens, and Ludusia with a wee gets pulled into the gateway.
Okay, you right, Hop?
So, I mean, I've got a drift globe. I believe it's magical. And I've got yeah, the Wand of Wonder, which
Okay.
or the Infinite Bong of Highness. I mean,
Well, you're going to need to make a decision quick, so we need to go.
I'll throw the Wand of Wonder is a bloody yeah. No, I'll yeah.
Okay, I'm going to touch the gate. I'll put in the cloak of elven kind.
She's gone.
Gone.
All right, Improper goes in with the wand. Yeah, wait a second. What did I say? What's going
Wand
on?
of Wonder?
Wonga
Bong.
Wonga.
Come
Ringo Wonka.
Bongo, bongo. The one. Sorry, I got the prayer beads. So yeah, Improper goes in with the prayer beads,
Okay. Same action. Improper Hopper is gone.
and then Hopper goes in with the Wand of Wonder.
Okay. A Wand of Wonder is gone as you all go. Okay.
Oh, well, that was a good way of losing loads of magical items. I hope this is the actual end. Wand of Wonder. I held on to that thing forever, apart from when I died.
Apart from when I died.
And the prayer beads have gone.
Okay. Amber. Is Amber here? Amber is here. You're the first person through, so you get to experience this first. As you get pulled through the gate, it is familiar to when you met Gregor for the first time in the level with all of the gith. You stepped through a gateway there and flew for a long time. You flew to another planet, potentially. Kind of confusing. through space, and it took a minute or so to get where you are. And it's the same feeling. You are flying, like basically headfirst, flying through space at incomprehensible speed. It feels fast, but you're not sure if it's just because of the things flying past you, or if it's just it's hard to really perceive as to why. The rest of you are eventually following, but Amber's first, so she gets to see all of the things first. As you're flying through, there's no real anything in front of you. It's like this purple, bluish, black astral space. And as you're flying through, first on your left, you look over and you see a spectral bluish figure. It's a man, short and black hair, kind of armored, kneeling down. As he looks up to you, you recognize immediately it's a spectral visage of Baelor. He looks up towards you, gives a slight nod. Behind him is a very large, like humanoid man with like long flowing black hair. Looks pretty serious, holding a longsword similar to Baelor. He has got a white gauntlet. Also gives you a nod as you go past. The rest of you will see all this as you go past. So
I give him a salute on my way through.
Who's that guy?
Flying through, continuing. On the right-hand side, you see a hooded man, silver hair coming out of the front with a mask on. There's a few daggers at his side, and there's a bow slung across his back. Next to him, like
sorry, not ringing any bells.
Wrapped up next to him, you see a younger-looking girl in a similar kind of hood and cloak. Hard to see, and but you recognize this as Enyalis. You've travelled with him. He gives you a nod as you go past. The little girl that's next to him gives a slight wave. Going through again, a bit more on the top, and it's hard to tell because at first you're like, is this on the left or slightly to the left? And you see like two skeletal feet. And as you kind of look up, you see this massing hulk of bones that you recognize as Oriana.
Oriana, it's been so long.
Sat on the right shoulder is a...
It's the most... the construct.
Sat on the shoulder of this bestial creature that you've seen is a visage of Morthos in the same attire as he used to wear. A little smile like creased across his face as he looks towards you. Gives a little chuckle. Behind him, a strange blackened robed figure. Hard to tell exactly what gender this would be. Really difficult. But across the shoulders, there's a crest of like raven feathers, and the face is covered with a very plain-looking white mask with no eye holes or nose holes, just a blank white face. Coming up again on the left, you see Bertha. Without question, you see Bertha, axe and warhammer in hand, long flowing ginger hair, in the same purple armor that you've seen her wear ever since she claimed it on the 6th level of this dungeon. As you fly past, she waves excitedly towards you as you just like disappear past.
I give her a wave.
You do notice that towards her side, much bigger in scale, like twice, maybe 3 times the size, is a very serious-looking dwarven male figure. Holding 2 hammers. It doesn't really give you any kind of indication as you go past. You go past, on the right-hand side, you see a large spectral tree, and sat at the base of the tree is a familiar Robin Omacan, smoking a very large pipe as the smoke kind of fills the space around. You would see, as you go past, he gives you a light thumbs up as you just whoosh past. For Amber, who's going first, and the rest of you, there is there's like a largish, dark-skinned woman with long, flowing ginger hair, covered in like leaves, plants, and long, flowing robes, who would give a little look down to Robin, a little snigger, and then look up to you with like a little like a bow or a curtsy. Ludusia, as you go past, you recognize this immediately as the Wild Mother, and she gives you a good like a smile, and you hear as you go past her a good luck in a faint voice. And Amber, you're the first, so you the space is continuing to rush past you. And as you come closer and closer, you see where there's been like nothing and just the visions that you pass is a large rock or like asteroid-looking figure, but descending out of the top of it is a large black tower, and you feel like you're going way, way too fast as you are going straight towards it, and you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And as you get very close, you just land. And it's quite a soft landing. And you land on this rock. There's a good few minutes that pass as you're like, where is everyone? You're kind of alone. You take a look around. This rock appears to be floating through this space. There is this, it's like this 8-pointed black stone tower.
To the Death Star.
As eventually you see, who was the next person in?
That is no moon.
It was Emwen, yeah.
You
And
see
then Gregor.
hurtling towards you the armored spear holding, kind of lightning surrounding Emwen coming towards. It's like, oh shit, way too fast. And he then eventually lands a little bit north to you as the rest of your party do follow in. Now I need to add.
What happened to Chingo?
Yeah, there was no Chingo.
It's because he's in a different plane.
He may not even be dead.
He may not
Is
be-
he still alive?
He was bitten by that
No
vampire.
comment.
Did we throw Chingo into another plane?
Spoilers!
Is he alive?
I
Maybe.
need to add Caesar to this. I just need to add him.
No!
Can I just say that as I fly through these visions, I'm literally just sat there cross-legged, like not bothered about the speed. I'm just like this, and I'm nodding to everyone as I go past. And then as my team see me, I'm just like super chilled.
Yeah.
And then I just land and do a little turn, do a little somersault.
Screaming.
No, not me, not Seraphina.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, let me just check. Okay, right, we should be good to go. Give me a second. I made Gregor a wide boy. I didn't want to do this.
Why?
He's a wide boy. Okay. As
Fingle
you
agree with me.
land in this astral space
Oh god.
on this floating rock.
I have no vision.
wow.
I can just see a blob of me.
Landed on a giant testicle. What the hell? Why am I outside?
Oh, it looks like a
Where-
brain.
Where the fuck is he?
Where is everyone?
I'm here, but I
Oh, I can see Ludusia
I can see now.
I
and
can see
Hopper and Emwen. That's it.
What? You can see me?
We're all around.
Improper. I can see improper.
Oh, I can see Seraphina. We're all good.
Oh, I can see. Okay.
And Ludusia.
Aye.
Oh.
Oh. Thank God.
Ludusia.
You're here. You're here.
Hey.
Improper, are you okay? I mean, everyone, are you alright?
Hi.
Where's Caesar?
Where's Gregor?
I found some good, useful things in the bag, by the way. When we find everyone, I'd like to deposit you all some healing potions. I think it would be useful in the battles ahead.
Ah, lovely. I have one left.
I haven't been holding them for a long time, I forgot.
You're just saving them for the right moment.
Well, exactly. That was my plan.
Where?
Well, this is the right moment.
I'm here.
But
Where's
we're all
Emwen?
here.
Did you see the spectres of all our fallen companions?
I did.
Oh,
Ludusia
sort of
is
random blokes,
crying.
yeah.
She's like standing in a small puddle of her own tears.
It's quite sad.
Maybe quite emotional.
Gonzalo the Third.
Yeah, I didn't see Chingo. That's
No,
worrying.
that
I
is
suspect we
worrying.
may have buried him alive, and he may still be alive.
Hey, and his dead body is no longer within the dungeon.
Maybe he's just at peace.
Maybe.
Maybe he has no god.
I think the adventures of Chingo will continue. Maybe as a vampire.
Right then.
It's a shame the vampire owns an orphanage. That's kind of dark.
What's this then?
I spotted a door to the south. Oh, well, say south. I'm not really sure what north, east, south, and west is. I spotted a door down here.
Towards
Seraphina, as you look
ourselves.
up, as you say, what's this then? You look up, you see this tower extends to maybe 200 to 300 foot tall.
Oh, okay.
As you were flying through, you didn't see anything
Yeah,
on the
times
ceiling or anything. The 8 points appear to just point into the middle when you get there, but this is appears to be black stonish looking structure.
This has got end boss written all over it.
The Eye of
Especially
Sauron. Power.
That's how I'm picturing it.
Yeah.
So I'm picturing the other tower, Saruman's tower.
Tower of Orthanc.
Oh, thank you.
I really need a wee tea. Can I just go for a wee, please?
We can go for a quick wee break if you like.
Can we have a wee
Stress.
break before we
Stress sandwich
embark
time.
on the next?
Stress sandwich time.
I can't move.
If it's a big battle, we might have to stop because I can't go that late. But we'll discuss it.
Yeah, that's fine. We can.
Dodge, I can't move Caesar.
Oh, okay, 1 second.
Please,
Oh,
may I
that's gonna
regain
be
control
smart.
of Caesar?
He's got a mad weakness week.
Also, why does he have a symbol on him?
Because he's charmed by you.
Oh, okay. You usually have that on him.
Yeah, but it was a different one. It was this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figure we'll pause as soon as roll initiative happens.
But to be fair, I mean, if he's at the top of the tower, we've got quite a few stairs to climb. So
And I think
That might be a single story.
it
he might be hanging out at the bottom. He might be too old to climb the stairs now.
yeah, it might be the Tower of Orthanc.
Maybe he's relocated down to the bottom.
Maybe he is the tower.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, God.
Climb up inside Halaster.
Thoroughly enjoyed passing through all of my characters. That was...
I was thinking of like printing off all the pictures Dodge did, and I was like, how many of Pete's characters will I have in that gallery?
yeah. I'll do my best to not die.
And I don't feel like I can exclude any of them because I like all of them, so they all have to be in the gallery.
Probably exclude Inyalis.
I mean, he wasn't around for very long.
No.
He wasn't that chatty either.
No, he wasn't that chatty.
It's just a bit of a dull, rangery rogue. Much to him. But the other...
Yeah, that would work quite nicely, and then there'd be 8 of them in total. So
Mm.
nice the tree for pictures.
Yeah, well, you don't include Chingo either, because fucking hell, Dodge didn't, so...
Because who knows?
Are we going to go back to the orphanage? And Chingo's just there, like, oh, hey, guys. Actually, I decided to
I don't
retire.
think we're going anywhere. I don't think anyone's going anywhere quickly.
You never know.
Apart from hell.
Wait, Palace's ass. Back in time for tea.
I don't see him escaping.
We'll see, won't we?
I mean, you know, to be fair, we could wish our way back. Oh, wait, no, we can't, because Elliot's used that spell.
You can't teleport out of the dungeon anyway.
Oh, no, true.
We tried it.
Only 2 people you know can teleport out of here.
Yeah.
And you don't even know if Task can, to be fair. She just said she could.
She did seem to know what his favourite biscuit was, so we should ask him.
I can't remember what she said though. Maybe she-
Digestive.
Garibaldi.
Was it Garibaldi? Oh, good memory.
I fucking remember that shit. Super irrelevant.
It is
Garibaldi.
relevant. It's the only reason I've come down here.
In search of a pack of
I
Garibaldi
must know.
biscuits.
What are your favourite
How do
biscuits?
you want to do this? I want to shove a rich tea down his throat. Like, this is the superior, you fucking...
Sounds perfect. I love it.
Chocolate hobnob. This is the best biscuit.
Foster's crunch cream. Have it.
Choose the right biscuit next time.
I mean, that's why we're all here, right?
What, to choke Halaster to death on rich tea biscuits?
I mean, it sounds like my mission statement.
Oh, so much sandwich, so much good.
Dress sandwiches out. Oh dear.
I feel better every time we do it.
We know.
Are we all met?
Right.
Right. Let's do this. I pass out some healing potions, by the way, so I'll give everyone... I've got a superior healing potion. Who wants that?
I'm a healer, so I probably don't need it because I've got other spells that could work.
I don't mind. I don't mind having it.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
I intend to be at the back, but
I can heal myself. I mean, I can
I'll have it so I can do a bit of dashing
Yeah, that's a good idea.
and disengaging, maybe.
Aye.
Well, why don't I give it to Ludusia anyway? Because if she dies, then we're in a bit of a pickle if she can't heal.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I give Ludusia a healing potion, superior healing potion. I've got a greater one, and I'm going to give that. I'll give that to Seraphina.
Me?
Yeah.
Greater.
Yeah. And then I give everyone else a healing potion, a standard healing potion.
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah, onto your yeah.
I'm 7.
Okay, nice.
I
We
think
also-
I've already got some healing potions. I've got 2 superior healing potions.
I've got one
Okay.
standard
Well, it's not going to hurt to have.
and one greater. I can set
Well, if someone wants my standard one, they can do. I've got 2 superior ones, which I got from the mushroom people.
I've got a superior one as well, but we have this crystal crown or raven's guard feather, dragon scales, garnets. Let's save it for later. Cool. Shall we move in?
Go.
If we get
Are we all ready? Well, we wait for 1 minute. There we go. I'm ready now.
What was the 1 minute?
Okay, to get back.
Okay.
By the way, I do
Sorry, I was
have,
just
I do have 6
Yeah.
vials of black star liquid.
hot water bottle. Hot water bottle.
Oh, fun. You can click on the door icon and it just like shakes like it's locked.
It's locked.
I am. This is a meta question, but Dodge, this feels like a level that you've built.
I'll answer that when we get to the end. When we finish the campaign, I'll answer that.
Was the map that
We had
bad?
to rebuild the level to fit all of the simulacrums in.
That's
Yeah,
why there's like 300 floors. Every floor has it's a Halaster simulacrum.
Yes, actually. So not only is it like a floor with like 3,000 to 4,000 Halaster simulacrums, the tower itself is a simulacrum, and the rock is a simulacrum too.
I love it. Is there like, looking up, can I see like some kind of force field? I'm like, oh, why can I breathe if I'm in, space? Can I see any like magical force field, or I assume
Looking
nothing?
around the
How
corner.
would you know you can't breathe in
Nothing visible.
space?
I guess I wouldn't know. All right, well, I'm just happy to be breathing.
What is space?
You
Good question. I don't know what I was thinking.
The like other planet asteroid thing where the Gith had their dragon like horde, remember?
Yeah, you have a better idea of space than any of us.
True. Oh, it's the blackness. I'm in the black bit again.
I'm in the
I'm assuming. This is Ludusia saying this out loud. That as we've landed here, we've made our presence known. I doubt.
Door unlocked.
Oh,
Oh,
It wasn't supposed to be locked, but I locked it just in
Oh.
case for some reason I accidentally put you on this level and then you'd see spoilers. But yeah.
I can already see inside.
You can.
oh. Don't be a bully.
No, you cannot. I make sure.
So I'm assuming we're not trying to creep in.
I think Halaster's known where we were on all levels at all times since the beginning.
Yeah. So I'm not
Aye.
gonna try and be sneaky or like knock on the door or like do anything polite.
Aye. And with Seraphina screaming all the way down to here,
that wasn't me.
she's sure to have given us a
I
wave.
can absolutely assure you that was not me.
Aye.
That was Hopper behind me.
Be honest. Over.
Which hopper? Yeah, so in front of you, a set of double doors. Set of double doors made of the same material as the building around it. It looks fairly plain. There's nothing like inlaid on them or anything. It's just made of the same black stone as the rest of it. There's also no handle or keyhole or anything that you can see. It looks like this should just probably push in if you want to push it in.
Can you check it for magic or traps, please?
That would
Yes.
be
Caesar, is there any? Is that door magical?
Caesar would do his clicking of fingers and then pause for a moment. He says, This whole place is magical.
The whole place is magical, so can't distinguish.
His head
Thank you, Caesar.
explodes.
Okay.
Can I have some?
Yeah, imagine.
You didn't have a head on it.
See if
Just
there's
like
like, anything like
a
a
shortbread.
so,
Is there any
But
what?
you were
sorry?
happy with your sandwich.
food trap. Like a bomb behind it.
It does not appear to be trapped.
Okay, I step to it and I push it lightly. Palm up.
Open the
Door
door.
explodes.
The
Okay.
controls there for you now.
Open the door.
Open the door, Pete.
You click it.
Oh.
You have button. You have power.
He's there. I see him.
Holy
As you-
shit, there he is!
As you push the doors slowly, you feel like the force that you're pushing with no longer really is required
Like I
anymore.
said, he'd moved to the ground floor.
As they slowly start to push open, you see into the chamber around you. To the left and right of the pointed areas of this room, you see a number of bookshelves, some empty, some books. There are books all over the floor in some places. To the right appears to be some sort of desk/table with all kinds of weird and wonderful things upon it. If you were to peek slightly into the room, you would see an archgate. Looks pretty old. There's no keystone or anything on it, but there's one there. Center of the room is a large, arcane-looking circle. Who knows? There's two statues. There's two statues next to Halaster Blackcloak, of Halaster Blackcloak, and in the center, sat upon a fairly large stone, let's call it a throne, is the
One and only.
the one and only Halaster Blackcloak, white-bearded, white-haired, clutching a double-ended, dragon-headed staff. The cloak is
Double-ended.
He gets lonely up here.
the cloak covered in eyes, and you've seen visages of it before. It's pretty freaky when you see it in person. The eyes dart around the room. Some of them blink, some of them don't. All different colours, all different shades.
Looks like loot.
And he's just staring at you as you open the door.
You fucking made it.
Those are the first words that he
Yeah.
Guys, we fucking...
Can I call out and say, what would you say if I said rhubarb to him?
I would say not a lot.
Okay, so the other one was a fake. Good to know.
I mean, I can assure you that... I mean, first of all, welcome.
Sorry, I had to get that question out of the way before anything else.
I can assure you that all other things that you've seen of me... I can assure you that all other visages you've seen of me elsewhere have been fake. Whether created by me or not.
You just
Why?
Please come in.
has done a tiny little weed. Just a really small one, not visible to anyone else.
Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Click.
Why have you allowed us to enter your tower?
Well, I wish to congratulate you.
Of what?
You've passed all my trials and tribulations. You've passed all my challenges. And you made it here. The first people ever in history to have made it this far.
All of your trials?
You've passed all of them. No one has ever come here as far as you. So congratulations. It really is an order. And at this point he would stand up and start slowly clapping toward you. Now, I know you've lost some friends along the way, and that is unfortunate, but unfortunately the price for such things is life in some cases. The door would slowly start to close behind you. So why are you here? I'm assuming you have reasons.
We were going to ask you the same thing.
This is my home.
I understand that, but why? Why is this your home? Why are you here in the middle of what seems to be the big black above our heads?
Well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you.
Ooh.
Why are we so special that you're waiting for us?
Because you're the only people to have ever been powerful and smart enough to complete my trials and get to this point. And we're going to need each other for the future.
And our
Oh, yeah.
reward?
Oh yeah, what do you have in mind?
I'm sure that some... What's a nice way of putting this? Misinformed deities, I guess we can call them. Old gods with little to no power anymore. Have told you that I plan to ascend to godhood. And that's exactly what I plan to do. Why should we be ruled by people who have locked themselves behind the divine gate thousands of years ago? They mean nothing anymore. We can take this power. We can become the gods that rule over the planet, build over and make the world exactly as we see fit.
And what would you do with that power?
Create more magic. Now I understand that while it is possible I could become the sole and only god of this world, it would be extremely difficult to keep up with the demands of all realms of life and death and all other things in between. But with 7 of us versus 1, then we could accomplish amazing things, incredible things. Choose exactly what you want to rule over. Be the most powerful beings in existence.
What end?
The end.
You would offer godhood, the power of a god, so quickly.
No, I would not.
It's taken
It
us
will
3
take
years.
time.
motherfucker.
But I've spent
Yes.
thousands of years under here waiting for people powerful enough to be even attempt the trial. And here you are. No one's ever made it this far before.
What is
Have
the
you been
price?
able to become a god all this time?
Well, I'm ready to give the spell over to you. I'm ready to ascend you as well as I.
Why? Why not just do it yourself?
Like I
What are
said,
you waiting for?
because right now the Pantheon is... I don't even lose count. I think there's like 20 of them. And while not all of them started as gods, and people have taken over in the past and ascended to godhood and overthrown gods, when they locked themselves behind the divine gate as they did, relinquishing their power on this material plane, they became irrelevant.
Why don't you
Do you
just
not
make
do that for the good of the world?
Well, what good has it done the world since they've been gone?
give
Nothing
them
changed.
the ability to make the choices for themselves, like we did
No.
coming into this dungeon? And
Before the gods disappeared behind the divine gate, the world was near enough the same. A bit more magical, I must admit, and it was better that way. We could bring that back. You can change. We can change everything. Do whatever you want with anything, ever in existence.
if you wanted just pure hands to help you, why don't you just make more of yourself?
Obsessed with this idea.
It's pointless. I'm still the one singular being. Emwen, he points towards you. What is it you want most in this world?
My wife and daughter.
You can have it. Are they dead?
Aye.
I'm sorry to hear that. You can bring them back from the Vale.
I don't think Gregor would like that very much.
No,
Gregor.
I wouldn't.
What is your biggest wish? What would you want more than anything in the world?
To protect the natural order.
Perfect. Amazing. You could be the god of law and order.
That would supersede
Ludusia.
the natural order.
What say you?
I would like to experience and deliver joy and love and for everybody and also be famous.
As Ludusia Goldenhorn, the new goddess of love, you would be extremely famous
She
for the
feels,
rest of time.
everybody else can see she feels visibly excited about that prospect.
Got an erection.
Yeah, well, any boner.
Hopper Fingle and companion Hopper Fingle. You would both like. Unfortunately, I cannot offer you the god of magic. That would naturally be my own. But choose anything else.
Well, no dice. I would like to explore and understand the infinite possibilities held in this universe.
God of possibility and fate.
Zinch.
Yeah.
Right.
How does it sound?
Sounds pretty good.
Oh, great.
Amber. I can predict a lot of these people's outcomes, but I have no idea really what you want.
Me?
Indeed.
And watch
Knowledge.
unlimited hentai.
Goddess of knowledge and learning.
And tentacles.
We may have to shake off some of the other influences, but I mean, the Far Realm will need something to protect it and guard it, I assume. Seraphina,
Yes.
goddess of war? Maybe
No.
not goddess of war. What would you prefer?
I only want the best for the people who live in the worlds and other worlds.
I thought you were suddenly going to reveal yourself as a massive racist. Like, I want the best for white people. What? Who knew?
Halflings!
Death to all races!
Anyone over 4 foot tall.
Oh God, we've been harboring a murderer.
The goddess of life and death and the natural order of things.
That is not my role.
I look
The
to
role is entirely your choice.
I look to Seraphina and I give her the slightest of nods.
Regardless, this decision does not need to be made at this instant. We can take as much time as you need to decide which parts of the many godly duties we can split up.
May I ask what this summoning circle you've got here looks very complicated. What do you
It's
summon?
an arcane teleportation circle, amongst other things, an amplification chamber. Just one of the elements of my tower, which I use to create magic and cast it across planes.
Oh, it's nice and simple.
I can show you how it works later if you'd like. It's extremely interesting. It's not only it has many different facets, as well as being a permanent sigil and a teleportation beacon for myself, so I can travel through the planes. It also acts as an amplification chamber for myself, so that my spells are more powerful, and I'm basically there with making them powerful across all the planes. So it's quite a marvel. I've been working on it for, well, I've had quite a lot of time down here.
I
Does
can
it
see that.
amplify all magic?
It's my magic.
So that's a neat touch at the end there. God damn it!
So,
What's
as he looks
that?
around all of you, what say you?
I thought you said there was no need to be hasty in decision making. You're offering us quite the thing here.
I just want to know if you are with me or against me. Because I feel there's some hostility here, and I want to be sure that this will not lead in a bad place. And I understand you have been led here under false pretenses, saying that I must be slain because I pose great danger. And of course, the people who would lose all their power immediately upon my ascension would say that. They stand to lose everything. And thousands and thousands of years they've held their power, and it's the only thing they ever want to hold on to.
Sounds like it might be the only thing you want as well.
Well, of course I want it, yes. Why shouldn't I? I'm one of the most powerful beings in existence. I've studied the ways in the of the arcane for centuries and centuries. There's no doubt that I am the most powerful arcane practitioner in the world. Why shouldn't I be rewarded for this?
You do make a very compelling case.
The entire planes of existence that you have spent months walking through on your grand adventures, whether it started as a way to just get treasure and loot and try and make a name for yourself, and then turn into something more to come and stop me, or whatever mission that you've been granted upon, given gifts that I can see that you're all holding from various deities. I mean, what was it all for?
That's a fucking great
I've been
question.
asking myself the same question for some time now. But it all seemed to be ending with you.
Of course, this is the end of my realm. You're here.
Why such chaos? Why such... Why did you need such pain and suffering throughout your dungeon? It didn't seem like a place of any joy. It was only pain and death. Is that not part of your universe? Joy, happiness, love?
Holds the lives of many thousands and thousands of creatures. Their lives depend on it.
They seem to be all suffering. You saw very little joy down there. The simplest of minds corrupt with your horrible curses and spells.
You've spent more time on the surface than I have for many thousands of years. Tell me, is there no suffering anymore?
There is, but there is also love, and that is the difference.
You do not see love in parts of this creation that I've made? You don't see children being born, lives being lived?
I saw a lot of orphans, and I saw a lot of slaves.
I'm sure you made a few orphans on the way here.
You're not wrong.
I'm sure I've seen everything that you've done.
Everything?
My eyes are everywhere.
Even that thing I did.
What about that time in the bathtub with one of my hands?
Hopper specifically looking at you. Everything.
Oh, everything.
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 Seen the betrayals that you've made to people who you thought trusted.
Betrayals?
Yes, I've seen murders in cold blood. I mean, you can't pretend to say that you are always the best of people with the best of intentions.
Then why choose us?
Because you made it this far. Because you're the only one with the drive to actually get here. Most people who come down into my lair, they explore for a few weeks if they survive that long. They take whatever they can and bring nothing back. They have no value. They give nothing to me.
Well...
You know, Halaster, I may have been manipulated by a god to come seek you and kill you. But you've done exactly the same thing. You've promised me my wife and daughter, my wife who I want more than anything else in the world to hold one last time. My daughter who all I want to do is give her one more kiss goodnight and read her one more story. And you promised me that I can have them back. But in life, there is also death. When there is a beginning, there must also be an end. And Halaster, Black Cloak, the manipulation you bring to me, I cannot accept this. And I'm very sorry to say, Halaster, but I stand against you.
As do I.
As do I.
As do
Wrong.
I.
Welcome to it.
As do I.
We look at Hopper. Right, Hopper?
Right, Hop.
Oh no. I'm getting flashbacks.
Yeah, no.
A little picture appears in my hand on the side of a little dragon.
No, not again. Where's that? Has he got the measuring stick out again? Because I will cry.
Hopper, do you say as do I as well?
Hopper?
Everyone in the room is now looking at you. I feel like even the simulacrum's looking at you too.
Oh god, don't do this to me.
Surely you knew this is how it was going to
Well,
end.
if that's the way it has to be, then so be it. While it will be difficult, I will manage it on my own. Hopper, what say you?
Are you sure you won't let anybody else be the head of magic?
I am quite sure, yes.
Well then, fuck you!
Hey!
There we go. Self-interest war out there. There's the people we all know and love.
I wish I could roll this, but we'll end it right there. Next time, you fight.
This close.
We know.
Close as well. She's a flattery person. She's happy to be flattered.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
We made
dear.
oh God.
Oh dear,
That
oh
was
dear,
hard
oh
for me
dear.
to talk there because I was like, "There's no way my guy's ever going to go for it."
Yeah,
So I was like,
neither's mine. Seraphina is never going to go for that.
There were plans. If you decided, fuck it, we'll be gods. There were plans.
I was ready. I
I stood right next to you. Ready.
know I saw you move over to me.
Hopper.
I had one finger on my cube of force. Ready
Next
to-
time, you will
Trying to
fight.
decide what she would do. Yeah.
Mm.
Because I was like, no, I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I'm not just going to give up now. But obviously, I wouldn't do that.
But the idea of godhood does sound really good.
It does, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know why we wouldn't. I mean, in reality, right? Like, we are
Because
brutal
Mad
murderers.
Because we know he's
Mad
mad and we
Mage,
know he's an
Stand in
ass.
a circle. Stand on these big red X's while I do the spell on myself, and I promise I'll do it to you after.
Yeah, like he probably just needs 6 souls to help him ascend.
I promise. Have I ever given you a reason not to trust me?
Yeah, but
I only created 20 levels of reasons not to trust me, but you can trust me now.
what if? But what if I became the god of infinite wonder and
Yeah,
chance?
you were never going to get
Magic.
the. You never would have ended up in the position you wanted to, and inevitably, you and the Mad Mage would just end up killing each other
You'd be like the
anyway.
god of poo and wee.
That's what I feel like already.
He's like Zeus, like lording over all of us, and we're all like little sad mini gods.
Right, should we end it there then?
Yep.
In the recording. Goodbye, recording.
Thanks.
I guess
Bye.
it's one more
Join us.
session.
Bye.
No, maybe 2. You never know.
Might be quick. It's just one mega fireball. And it's
Yeah,
like, okay.
that's it.
Oh,
You
we're
made
all
the wrong
stuck
choice.
with-
Bye.
We
Yeah.
turned down a god, and this is what happens.
I'm a bit worried about that amplify rune boy.
Yeah, I'm glad I asked about it.
Yeah, me too.